We are fed propaganda. If you want to know what's happening in the world, you have to look beyond US media, sometimes even beyond the country, to understand what's really going on here. It's frightening. 1. I saw a video where a Chinese Red Note user found out that Americans are stopping school because they can't afford tuition. It's not that we don't want education, it's that we literally can't afford it. 2. I was chatting with a friend in China, and their law schools charge $798,000 per year. That made me so angry because I have $450,000 in debt just from law school. I was explaining this messed up system to them, and it feels like a slave contract. 3. An American posted a graph showing how his loan interest increased every year, and a Chinese person responded, asking why Americans are taxed on their homes. They didn't understand what collection companies were, and in their eyes, they were like robbers or gangsters. 4. One Chinese person asked about collection companies, and the only words they could use to describe them were robbers and gangsters. That's how bad it sounds from their perspective. 5. What's this about them banning Red Note? They can't just ban every app we use. Is this the communist place? 6. Have you seen their electric cars? Some of them are under $10,000 and outperform any luxury car we have here in the US. Meanwhile, we can't even fix our sidewalks. 7. I was shocked that people in the US have to work 2 jobs to cover living costs. I never realized fresh vegetables are so expensive here. I always thought people just didn't like them. 8. I saw someone chopping vegetables, and I couldn't believe how big the chunks were. Turns out they were for pigs, not for people. 9. I downloaded the Little Red Book and made a new friend in China. She sent me a picture of her local market, and I picked a corn on the cob to look up. In China, it costs 94 cents, but in the US, it's $7.10. Is this the stuff they don't want us to know? And people are worried about foreign nations coming in through TikTok? The government is talking about foreign adversaries affecting citizens, while Americans are running for their lives. 11. The US is the only developed country in the world that doesn't provide universal health care. 12. In China, when a baby is born, they give parents a box full of supplies for the baby: diapers, clothing, and even a crib. In the US, sure, when a baby is born, they charge you to hold your newborn, calling it skin-to-skin contact.